got you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sincerely.
Okay.
I know why you would ask,
I'm
though.
asking you what we should probably share.
Yeah.
You want to share now or later?
Now.
Now, okay. This afternoon from 2 to 4 at Kelly's Logan house, we had the celebration for Anthony Carter. It was a room full of people who have been inspired and touched by him and all the work that he's done, whether it was for the county or for our program or for the Everett Theater, and there were stories that I'd never heard before.
Absolutely. Did you see the variety of people that were there?
Yes, it was a very marked thing. There was just people from all backgrounds and walks of life and age groups and races. It was just everybody. And I met his brother. I never met his brother before.
Likewise, I had never met him either. He said he doesn't really get on the internet, but he said, he may get someone to let him take a look at the In the Upper Room channel. So shout out to Anthony's brother. I forget his name.
It's okay.
I gotta be honest, I forget his name. But we love you, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. Sorry about the circumstances.
He actually caught me on the way out.
Did he?
Yeah, because I knew him from photographs, but and then when I was leaving, he actually came down the steps and introduced himself, which I thought was really nice.
You know what? I picked him out right away, and he says, "How do you know me?"
Because they have the same, the same carriage, and
yes,
there's similarities.
Yep. But I heard the word eclectic used twice
so many
today.
Times, yeah.
And
brilliant.
And brilliant. So that was Anthony Carter. Bill is what I call him.
I didn't know he ran for mayor of Newark.
I never knew that either. Never knew. Hey, how about he tied for the election?
I know, right?
That's the way. You know what? Let me tell you this. One of the things that he always said, Shauna, to me was work done, then forgotten. It meant that he never believed in resting on his laurels, nor did he believe in bragging about himself. He truly did live in the moment.
He really did.
Yeah.
And so when things, even when he would tell me things, I didn't know he was a sheriff until he told me I was dating a police officer.
And he said, nope.
He's like, no.
Bill gave great advice.
He did.
He did.
Right away, he just nipped that right in the bud.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
and you know what? We would be remiss. Let's make sure that we do this right now. Give Terry a shout out.
Absolutely.
Terry, China, you say it.
She was a rock today, and Terry, we love you very, very much. That goes without saying, but there's something now about seeing her that just, I start to just hug her once, and it just feels like 5 minutes later, I'm still there.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that Anthony would have been pleased at his going home memorial party is what it was. And that's just what he wanted.
That's what he wanted.
He was a non-traditionalist. That's a hard word to say. Non-traditionalist. And he was just straight, off the cuff.
Right.
Love that man.
And Tom Gordon was there.
Tom Gordon.
The current county executive was there.
Michael Waite from, WJBR? He was in the house. You saw politicians. You saw
entertainers,
dancers, guitarists, musicians, television hosts.
So many people were there.
Yeah.
And I saw, I've only seen photographs of Terry's son since he's been in college. Trevor. So when I saw him, it's just, it still gets me. I'm like, you were just 7 years old. You were just 7 years old.
And he's a college man
right
now. Yeah, and Mr. Eddie, I know you're watching tonight. Mr. Eddie asked me something, and I want to answer that for him. He asked me, he says, Michael, you're still going to come around, right? Mr. Eddie, I'm still going to come around and check on you, brother. I got you covered. You call me anytime you want, day or night.
Petey's mom was there. Petey the birds.
Yeah.
Petey, Carter had a parrot, and this bird, man, just walked in and just took over the house. Really did took over the house with the flirtation and the food demands. And you know what? That picture you added that people will see of Petey eating spaghetti.
Yep.
I was so glad you did that, because when I say to myself he ate spaghetti and pizza, I'm like, but did I ever really see him eating spaghetti and pizza?
You saw it today.
It's so funny.
Yeah. So I just thank him. And you asked me when it was my chance to say a few words. You asked me, what really caused the rush of emotion. And I believe that what really caused it to come forward, Shauna, was when I was trying to tell the story about how Anthony and I became friends and how he and Terry, the former host of this program, gave me the opportunity to be a part of this family. That love that they passed to me and showed to me, it just indoctrinated me with the spirit of this program that was, initiated by Sister Dottie Neal. And this program has a spirit. After our opening, you're going to see a small slideshow that we put together, and it's about the spirit of this program, which is bigger than any individual.